driving with Kim and Betsy. So have you done any of your holiday shopping?
Yeah.
Have you done? Are you done?
No, I'm not done, but I pretty much know everything I'm going to get.
I walked in this morning, I said to Betsy, I told you I was done, right? And how come I end up in a store every day? No, I guess we'll find out. Denise Winston is joining us. Denise Winston is all about money and time and saving both, which is awesome. She is known by her friends as the Martha Stewart of money. Good morning.
How are you? Are the two ladies of the day?
We're feeling better than being ladies of the night. Hey, we're feeling feisty, but apparently not that feisty. How are you doing, Miss Denise?
I am doing fantastic. Christmas is almost here, and shopping's a sport for me, so I'm ready for the game.
I'm in season. Wearing shoulder pads, got a helmet on.
Believe it or not, I do actually have a shopping attire. I have a jersey. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, actually, isn't there proper attire you should wear to go shopping?
There is. As we get closer, and if you're doing the marathon shopping, you really want to make sure that you're dressed comfortably. Make sure your shoes are comfortable. Make sure you're hydrated with some water, and you've got some decent snacks like some nuts and raisins, because cranky shoppers, that's just bad.
Well, I tell you something, my girlfriend leaves her coat in the car.
I do, and I even carry a handbag that I strap over my body and reduce my wallet so I don't have to carry anything.
So you lighten up.
Yeah.
You make it about convenience. You don't want to carry your coat. You're not impeded by a coat.
Well, if you do have a coat, you could always drape it over your purse. I never carry a purse that I actually have to carry on my arm. I always want to drape it over my body, like a side sash.
Right.
So that you can put your coat over your handbag, actually.
She likes to do hands-free shopping.
I do. Well, I can carry more.
Well, you have to tell us what the hot item is, or items are, right now.
Well, everybody really is looking to save money.
Yeah.
Consumers are really at a point where they're cautious about spending money in the holidays, and a lot of people are actually trying to raise money. So I would say the hottest item that has been working for a lot of people that I've talked to is actually an emotional candy dish.
Pardon me?
It's an emotional candy dish.
It cries?
Well, no, it doesn't cry, but it
Complains
can.
about its weight?
It can make you cry, however. Think about getting a candy dish that's beautifully wrapped, and it's got inside these little strips of paper. And pretty much what people do is they take the person they're giving the gift to, and they come up with as many beautiful words that describe them. And then they write them on a piece of paper, either in nice font or handwritten, and they cut them into little strips and curl them with scissors like you would a ribbon.
There's no candy in the candy dish?
Well, it's emotional candy, remember?
What's the matter, Betsy? Okay, in my understanding of the planet, and I think words are great, we speak them every day. Why don't we just glue into a piece of candy for you to shut you up? The chocolate makes you really happy, too.
I can tell you, I have a candy dish like this on my desk, and anytime I'm having a bad day, I just pull it out, and it really is a gift of emotion from someone, and it doesn't cost anything.
Now, we actually had listeners, because we did this last year, and we have to do it again this year. I guess the reader will call that the emotional candy jar. We had a listener who actually spent an entire, I don't even know how long it took her, weeks and weeks, and she had a jar with 365 things that she loved about her husband written in there.
I've done that gift, and I'll tell you what, it's one of the best gifts that I've given my husband. Only mine wasn't a jar, but it was actually a letter that I wrote him.
But 365, you get to the point where you're like, and you have brown hair. Your toenails are clipped.
And I said, and you use lotion, and you floss your teeth.
All right, so that's a hot item right now that you could do. That doesn't really cost you anything, but it's a wonderful emotional gift.
Yes.
Are there things that we should do when we're going to an actual store that could save us either time or money? Because I hear the big thing now is you take an ad from a competing store, you bring it there. Ones that we didn't think we could use.
Right.
They're accepting them now.
And actually, that is my top tip. I've got 2 of them right now, and that is actually the top tip. Because what happens is retailers are actually reducing their inventory. So even though there might be something in an ad, they may not have it. And I also know what stores I like to shop at. So I will take the ad from, say, Walmart into Target, and Target will price match what was on sale at Walmart.
Man, we love that. By the way, if you're just tuning in, Denise Winston is here, money and time-saving expert, and we'd love to hear from you. What are you doing? Give us one tip, something that you do that has saved you either time or money, because the idea of this show is to learn something new, but to inspire each other as a community. So why don't you call in with your idea, too, because people will be, talking about it all day long. 866-675-6675. Now, Denise, you said that was one of 2 hot tips. What's the second?
The other one is to really keep your receipts. As we got 2 weekends left. So let's say that you go shopping this weekend and you buy something because you have to have that item for your child. Keep the receipt in an envelope with you, because if that item goes on sale within the next 7 days, it's very likely you could take that receipt back and get a refund for the difference between what you purchased it for and what it went on sale for.
That makes me crazy when that happens.
I know, doesn't it? But it's right now we have to optimize every single dollar we're spending, and it may be $5 or $10, but that $5 or $10 could be another gift for someone else.
What did you say? It's a 7-day within 7 days. What happens after 7
Well,
days? Some spent more.
Some stores actually have an extended period. I know that the research that I did, most were within a 7-day period. So if you buy an item and it goes on sale within 7 days, and you take the receipt back, they'll refund you the difference.
What's the deal with the promo codes if we're shopping online? Because I just started doing this because of you, but you got to tell everybody about this.
Well, this is my favorite thing because I like to shop online. So when you're shopping online and you see that promo code box at the bottom or coupon code, and you go, gosh, where do you get those? It's so easy. Simply open another browser and type promo code for whatever company you're shopping at and copy and paste. You might have to go through a few of them to find the best deal, but it's simply that easy.
God, that's easy. You have no idea. I mean, it's so easy, and it could save you somewhere between what? Sometimes it's like 10%, sometimes it's 20%.
Actually, I had a friend, and she called me after I talked about this, and she saved 30% on a pair of shoes the next day. A lot. So it can be up to 50%.
I want to get your feelings, Denise Winston, on instant credit. Because you go to a store, and they open up a card for you.
Please don't. Explain
why.
Okay, well, what happens is when you are in a retail store and they want to offer you $10 off of this item for applying for a credit card, think about what happens to your credit score. Every time you apply for credit, it drives your credit score down. And then that has a ripple effect.
Why does it drive your credit score down if you pay it off right away every time you do it?
Well, because anytime you're looking to acquire credit, people are like, oh, they're needing money. And if you do that too many times, the existing cards that you have, because they're doing soft hits, and this might be too much to go over right now, but they're doing soft hits and looking at your activity. And you know how they always increase your credit line? You have a $500 line you start with. Yeah. Okay, well, this is how they determine it. They do soft hits and look at your credit score, and then over time, they raise it. So if they see that you've been out applying for a lot of credit, they may actually take back some of the line that you existingly have, which drives your score down even more.
No.
Yes. So really think about it. If they're offering you a 10 or 20% discount, really think about the cost savings because it could cost you a lot more than that.
Wow. Hey, Denise Winston, I want to introduce you to Amy from New Jersey, who is going to share something with us right now. Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. Do tell.
Okay, well, I had bought my son a toy when I was out on Black Friday shopping, thinking, there was only one on the shelf. I'm not going to find it. Okay, it was $74.99. Okay, he really wants it. I'm going to buy it, so I bought it. Get a flyer in the mail from another store. They had it on sale for $59.99. Said, okay. Took my receipt to the one store that I bought it at originally. They wouldn't give me the price adjustment. So I said, okay, I'll return it. Returned it to the store, bought it at the other one for $59.99, had a manufacturer's coupon for $10 off of it. So I got it for $49.99. 5 days later, saw another ad where it was $29.99. Brought my receipt back to the store. They credited me the $30. So, because it was $59.99, kept the manufacturer's coupon off of it. It ended up costing me $19.99.
Oh, I love it. That's a triple play.
I'm telling you. Oh, my gosh, Amy, you walked away with like $200. This is why we're not buying things, because we don't know when it's going to be on sale.
And this is a strategy that she did absolutely best. She kept her receipt. She kept her eye out. She used her ads. She did everything exactly right.
You're perfect. Hey, Amy, I got to ask you one more question, though. What did you do with the extra money?
Well,
You spent it on yourself? I love that.
No. I actually got him a couple accessories that went with the toy. So
you actually didn't save money. Everybody won. The retailer won. Amy won.
I call that justification.
She's a good girl, and I like justification in any way, shape, or form. So, all right, so those are the things. Let's just go through a top 5 list before I let you go here, Denise. You save the receipt, wear comfortable clothing, make sure that you do a price match if you need to. What else?
Well, the other thing, you were talking about it when we first came on, is really look at the store hours. If you want to save yourself time, money, and stress, the stores have extended their hours. So I like to go to a store on a Friday night at about 11 o'clock and do all my Christmas shopping with all the ads from the previous week.
She's the one that's there.
dressed in my game attire.
That's
Right,
awesome.
you've got sneakers and your handbag is strapped around, not being carried on your arm.
And you can also hang clothing on that handbag, just so you know. So you don't have to have your arms are free.
All right, now everyone's going to want to learn more about you, Denise. Do you have a website where people can find
I
out?
certainly do. They can go to denisewinston.com, and if they want to, they can actually download their free copy of Christmas on a Budget, and there's more shopping tips on the Good Stuff page.
You're awesome. We definitely hope to have you on again.
Looking forward to it. New Year's resolutions right around the corner.
Please don't even go there with me. But we will go there with you after the first of the year.
All right, ladies.
Thanks
have
for
a great
happy
day.
holiday, honey.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
I love her. She's good.
Yeah.